welcome back. So, at the end of part 13, I ended it on the note that we had finished the DLC, but shortly after, I found myself here, and I had a little play around, and there's actually a lot more you can play around with at the end of the DLC campaign. So, I'll give you a walkthrough of it. I've already tried it out, so I could go into detail about all the different features. So, here we go.
Shepard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
So, yeah, since Lair has taken over the Shadow Broker's lair, from here you can access a number of terminals which give you information. Over here you have a dossier terminal. This can give you extra intel on characters, such as their private messages, correspondence with other people in the galaxy. There is a lot available here. As you can see, each character has a fair bit of info which you can read through. It gives a little bit of backstory to their character and what they're doing throughout the duration of the campaign. So that's pretty interesting to read, actually. I had some good fun reading that. I'm not going to go through it all now, because as you can see there was a lot of info, and each character had quite a few reports to read, so unless someone requests it, I won't actually go through that just now. Over here, this terminal's great. You can invest in missions. An example, here we have a pirate fleet is massing on the fringes of the Terminus systems in preparation for a raid on outlying Alliance colonies. I read that a bit wrong. Send a tip off to Admiral Hackett about the upcoming invasion. So what you do here is you basically fund a mission. This one costs 1,000 credits, and you'll get a report back after a day, and it'll tell you whether the funding went through and whether the mission was successful. So there are quite a few missions available here. You don't actually go on the missions yourself. You just fund them, and then you get the report back at the end. This was a good one. A corrupt politician is trying to levy heavy taxes on all Earth-manufactured goods coming into his system in exchange for kickbacks from local businesses. Ruin the politician's reputation with a smear campaign so his proposal doesn't pass. This is obviously speaking about Udina, so I doubt there's going to be anyone that plays Mass Effect 2 with this DLC that doesn't fund this mission. It actually turns out pretty well. I thought it did anyway. I won't spoil it for you guys. But yeah, after you've done these 4 funding missions, you will get given a further 4 after the reports come through. And then if you do those new missions that appear, there will be a further 2 afterwards. So in total I think there's 10 missions which will appear if you fund all of the previous missions. And so far I think that's the limit. I think there are only 10 available to you at this point. But that's good fun. You can get quite a bit of money from doing those. I will tell you now, not all of them will succeed. So
The Turian Council member's mistress has made some unusual purchases lately. She may be expecting to move to a larger mansion.
this VI just shadows you all the time. Gives you additional information on what's going on in the world. Right here you have Advanced Training Terminal. This lets you reassign points to your squad members. So if you did a build and you weren't happy with how you'd assign points, you can pay 1,000 EZO and you'll be able to reassign their points and hopefully make a better character. So if you have done a bad build, that is quite valuable to you. Here is a delivery pickup terminal. Here you can just pick up little rewards which appear every day. So you come by, here we've been given 10,000 platinum, you can just receive it. And in one day's time there'll be another delivery pickup available. I think The ones I've had so far have been sniper damage upgrade to level 6 and SMG damage upgrade to level 6. And there has been a few other element packages which I've picked up as well.
It's nearly time to repurchase effective caste status on Karshan. I have deducted funds to grant you full elite access.
Shepard just shrugged at it. That's what I was thinking. Over here, you just got to shadow control, similar to what you find in Normandy. Model ship, the Shadow Broker. And survey information. This is just for element mining. You can purchase the locations of element-rich planets. You can just go there and you have to do the mining. Personally, I never had an issue with having enough elements, so although I did buy these on my previous playthrough, I'm not gonna do it now. It's not really worth it. Research and upgrade terminal, just like in the Normandy. Over there you got the armor locker, again, just like in Normandy. Through here, it's Feren, a music data pod. And I'll get up there in just a second. You can talk to Feren.
Shepard, glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You're probably right. I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Feren. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the secretary.
He doesn't really like the drone.
How are you holding up, Feren?
I'll be alright. I wasn't always strapped into that interrogation chair. Drell can mentally escape into old memories. It came in handy on the bad days.
How many times did the Shadow Broker hook you up to that contraption?
A lot. It gets fuzzy. He made the guards watch, as an example.
What will you do now that you're a free man?
I want to help Liara rebuild this place. But after that...
Your schedule's getting full, sir. Let me sync it to your Omni tool.
No thanks, I'm fine.
How did you and Liara both end up looking for my body?
Cerberus headhunted me and Liara to steal your body from the Shadow Broker. I was working for the broker at the time, and he's the one who scraped up your remains in the first place.
What turned you against the Shadow Broker?
He started working for the Collectors. You weren't their first victim. Was an information trader, not a slaver.
How do you think Liara's doing as the new Shadow Broker?
Operations are almost fully recovered after a slight dip in efficiency.
Ever since we repaired the network, Liara's been glued to the archives. I caught her sleeping at her desk more than once. She's busy, but I think she likes it that way.
Looks like you've made a friend.
The drone follows everyone. I don't know why the broker kept it around.
I'm a shell for a specialized data processing VI, custom built to your specification, Shadow Broker.
It helps coordinate the network's massive information feeds, but it could use a different interface tone.
You deemed my default personality sufficient for your needs, Shadow Broker.
I wish it would stop calling me that.
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
Take it easy, Feren.
Thanks.
Good man. Now up here you have one of my favourite terminals. This is the video archive. So you can view footage here from around the galaxy.
What does this console do?
This is the video surveillance access point. I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your last visit, Shadow Broker. Remember, you can zoom in for more detailed viewing and can pause anytime during playback. Aria Talok, Omega.
So here you can view what's happening with other characters around the galaxy. Obviously the Shadowbook's been spying on these guys, it seems, for a while. You can edit the videos, you can zoom in and play, pause, etc. So here I think is the aftermath of you informing Aria Talok that the Blue Sun's mercenaries had been planning to overthrow her. This is what you find out after the end of the Archangel mission. So. Oh, which they shouldn't have been too happy about it. Next one.
Emily Wong, Citadel.
The reporter from Mass Effect 1. Bit of R&R.
Fred Mazai, Citadel.
I believe this is the guy that you interrogate on the Drell's mission.
Donnell Udina, Citadel.
Everybody knows this guy. Who doesn't know him? Not a very pleasant man.
Armando Bailey, Citadel.
Seems a little bit down, this guy.
David Anderson, Citadel.
This one raised some questions. You'll see why. So, what's going on here? Does the Alliance have an agent working for Cerberus? Like, undercover? What's actually going on here? I don't know.
Praetor Gavorn, Omega.
Ah, this is the Vortex Exterminator.
Kalisa bint Sinan Al-Jilani, Citadel.
This video is awesome. And a hit to the face. Sorry, I'm gonna have to play that again. And
Keeper 20, Citadel.
yeah, this also raises questions. How did a keeper take out a Krogan just walking away as if nothing happened?
Matriarch Atheta, Ilium.
Ah, yeah. This seems to indicate that the bartender in Ilium is actually Liara's mother or father. Yeah. So if you saw this coming, kudos to you. I know a few people had hypothesized that she might be related, so those guys will be happy.
Erdnot Torsk, Tuchanka.
The Varen Pit. Nasty way to go.
Elias Kellum, Omega.
Feel sorry for the Tyrion.
Jacob Taylor, Normandy SR2.
Just doing his workout. Nothing really interesting.
Subject 0, Purgatory, ship now defunct.
So this is obviously footage from when she was escaping the ship.
Arya T'Loak,
And we're back
Omega.
to the beginning. Yeah, if you come back in one day, there will be new videos available. So far, I've only seen 2 sets of videos. The one that I just showed you now, and there were others. There are more of that reporter. Another one that was quite humorous.
Agent has obtained the equipment used to record the General Partonax and Killux Tanis duel.
Okay. Yeah, there were other videos available. So far, I've only seen 2 sets of videos. I'm not sure if there's going to be any more afterwards. I have waited for 3 days, but I haven't actually seen a 3rd set appear just yet. So, let's go down. And I think the last thing you can do is you can actually speak to Liara. So we'll do that now.